Yes, we are still on the food safari of South African food. I'm Megha Joshi and Megzy Pop for you. Today, we're gonna use some custard, some cinnamon powder. We're gonna make a tart. We are gonna make the milk tart. But before I get started, just a little reminder, please don't forget to click on the bell icon to get regular updates of my recipes. So you know what to do. Take a screenshot of the list of ingredients on your screen so you can refer to it later on. So first, we're gonna start by making the tart base, okay? For that, I'm just gonna get a mixing bowl. We're gonna put in our maida, which is your cake flour. Goes all in. Then we're gonna put some baking powder, a pinch of salt, about 2 tablespoons of milk, we're going to put half a cup of sugar. It's fine sugar because we're going to bake the tart. Now what we're going to do is we're going to mix all of these things and then fold it in with the butter, okay? Mix it well because you want to get a nice tart base. Now we're going to use the butter. Okay, we have to fold it in very, very well. Yeah. Okay, so our tart dough is ready. Now what we'll do is we'll take a little tart mold and set this in the tray so that we can bake it. I'll just get my tart tray. But before we do that, don't forget, we have to grease our tray so that our tart does not stick once we've baked it. You can grease it with butter, with oil, or even cook and bake. It's your preference. There we go. Now I'll take the tart dough and set it in the tart tray. Make sure it's not too thick and it's set even throughout. Okay, we almost set. Then we will take a fork and poke it throughout. So we'll take our fork and now we're just gonna poke it throughout. There we go, we've poked it all over. Now we're going to bake this in the oven at 180 degrees for about 15 to 18 minutes. Right, so while our tart is getting baked, we are going to make the custard topping of it. Right, so we're going to add the milk in there, let the milk heat up. Then we need to add our sugar because the sugar needs to dissolve. Here goes in our sugar. And we're going to add the butter because that needs to melt as well. Now we're going to take this little bowl. So we're going to put in the custard. Here it goes. Then a little bit of the cake flour and the Mazina or corn flour. Here it goes. So what we're going to do is add a little water to it and make it a little paste. I love custard. Custard is a great flavor with a lot of different desserts. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add this paste to the milk. Here goes in our paste. We have our cinnamon stick. Then we're gonna give it a nice stir. And remember, we cannot have lumps in our custard. So we have to keep stirring it really, really well. I will be using the whisk in a bit. Okay, so any lumps that are remaining, we can just get rid of those. As it's cooking, you can see it's getting thick, and this is the right consistency that we need, a good thick and smooth custard. Okay, so our custard is ready and we're going to let this cool. And I think my tart is ready. I'm just going to quickly get it out of the oven. Okay, so my tart is ready. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put the custard into the tart. Put enough custard also because you want that flavor as well. Now I'm just going to sprinkle some cinnamon powder very lightly because it's very potent. There we go. Now we're going to put this in the fridge just for it to set. So my milk tart is ready. There we go. So our milk tart is ready. If you guys have enjoyed my recipe today, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to India Food Network. But before I go, I gotta do what I gotta do, and that is to taste what I've made. And this looks so yummy.